finally made it back out here. This is the inside bend. There's the bedrock deflecting towards this inside bend. There's bedrock right underneath everything here. But I'm going to try to do a test pan right under this rock here where my pick's at. I'm going to set my sluice up down here. And we're going to process some of this and see what I can get out of it. So I'll bring you back on when I got some work done. Alright, I dug a little bit on the downstream side of that rock, and I dug a little bit on the upstream of that rock and moved the rock out of there. And I got a pan full. So I'm going to pan this out real quick, let you watch me. See if anything's in it. I'd like to put tailings where I might be digging. And looking at this, I can see bedrock right at the bottom middle of this flow. It seems to be running with the stream like most of it does in this area. I don't think I'm going to be digging there. Now 46 degrees out here, but this water is cold. It freezed down to freezing last night. It doesn't change the water so much. The cold is catching on. Anyhow, let's see what's in this pan. And yes, it's my super sluice. A pan full of material classified to 1/2 inch in here. Let's see what comes out of it. Like a lot of float sand. It'll be the first time I found gold in float sand. Not so much around here, but in other places. Black sand starting to show. So at least there is black sand on that side. A lot of black sand. We got about 40 pounds of black sand and concentrates at home. I have myself set up to do a sulfide roast. See if I can free up some of the gold in some of that black sand at home. And I got a bunch of it classified down to -60 to run in my blue bowl. And I got stuff stuck in it. Apparently some clay, some mud stuck in the bottom riffle there. That should be able to bring it back. Sun's over my right shoulder here. Turn it a little bit. See it. Might be something in there. Not seeing anything in that. Okay, so I'm gonna dig a little deeper, dig a little different, and see if I can get anything, test for anything, and if I get something, I'll go ahead and fill a pail and run it through the sluice. So I'll bring you back on when I got something. Okay, so I did another test pan a little further up the bank here, this hole right here, right past the classifier. And I believe you might even be able to see this. I'm going to try here. It's down here where I can show it to you. Okay, I'm going to put my finger on it. Finger next to it. Yep, that's a little bigger. There's some specks in there too, but that's a little bigger than I normally get out of this whole creek. So thought I'd bring you back on and show that to you. Looks like I'm going to be doing a Shasta gold miner on this. I'm going to be going straight up the bank, checking as I go, and I believe I'm going to classify some for the sluice and just keep on class. Look how much black sand I got out of there. And that speck of gold, and there's it's a little tiny flake actually. Pennsylvania flake. And there's a bunch of specks in that black sand too, so that's something I can take home and work with when it really does get cold around here. So I'm going to classify a bucket, and I'll probably do a few test pans while I'm doing this, but I'm happy with that. And our instincts were correct. Todd, Top Cat, Patriot Gold Prospecting, and the other people who said, yeah, that looks like a pretty nice spot. So, I mean, for me to get gold out of gravels around in this creek in Pennsylvania, that's significant. So, let's see what else I can get. I'll bring you back on when I got a bucket, or when I'm ready to run the sluice, or when I find something else. I'll be back in a bit.